All right, my man. State your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
What's going on, guys? This is Worldwide Les. I'm on Real Talk with Nick live from Harlem.
That's what's up, man. Harlem, stand the fuck up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And we gonna talk some Knicks basketball, man. Are you a Knicks fan?
I am a secondary Knicks fan. First, I am a Laker fan.
We don't want to hear about your Lakers.
But as a New Yorker through and through, I root for the Knicks. But they don't do enough for me to be happy.
Okay, now we want to speak about your happiness, man.
Okay,
all right.
Let's go for it.
What makes you unhappy when we speak of my New York Knicks, man? When we speak of the players on the Knicks of today, who stink it up, man? Because I want you to be happy, brother.
Okay.
All right, talk to me.
For my happiness comes from coaching.
Oh,
First,
shit. Yeah?
I feel like the coaching should be a little bit better.
So you don't like Tom Thibodeau?
I feel like Tom run the guys too hard. Don't get me wrong, you got to play. But 40 minutes a game, they need their rest. They need their rest, and you got to get the young guys into the game. You got to incorporate them into the game.
Okay. Can you set an example when you said they need a rest? Who you felt that he just ran to the ground?
Okay, I feel like mid-season, beginning of the season, Julius Randle was going hard. He's had 40 minutes a game, and he was really inconsistent. So I feel like he should have kind of pulled him, probably played one of the younger guys, maybe Sims, maybe Toppin more. Top definitely needs some more minutes, so I felt like he should have got a little bit more run because he wasn't really producing in my eyes. And I feel like he was fatigued because he was trying to do it all. Derrick Rose got injured, so he couldn't be the point guard. And he tried
Before we go to that, my man ready to go. I love it. No, you good, you good. Julius Randle, some say he acts like a point guard.
I don't see that. I don't see that. I feel like he's trying to incorporate that into his game, but that isn't his nature. I feel like he should probably work more on the post and off ball.
And off ball?
Yes.
So you don't think he plays in the post too much?
I think he doesn't play in the post enough.
Okay. And what do you say to those who say that he needs to stop taking threes?
I agree. 100% I agree. I feel like he's inconsistent. I feel like, honestly, with Julius Randle, I feel like he should be traded.
Ooh.
In my honest opinion, I feel like he played for his contract in that contract year, and he fooled us all, unfortunately.
Really?
Yes.
Versus, I'm going to play devil's advocate when we speak of Randle.
Gotcha.
Versus him not being able to handle the market. You think it was the money? Because some say Julius Randle, what she did, came from a small market.
Right.
This is the Mecca, man, when we speak of Knicks basketball.
I mean, sorry.
No. I was going to say, do you think he can handle the media? Knicks fans, man.
As far as the media goes, I would say this. I started off this video saying I'm a Laker fan.
Right.
He did get drafted to the Lakers. His rookie year, he was injured, but then on, he did play in LA. We may not have been going to the playoffs or had a winning team, but the paparazzi and the media is all the same. So LA media and New York media goes hand in hand. I believe he can take the pressure. I just feel like he wasn't up for the task.
He just wasn't up for the task.
Nah.
All right, let's talk about when Randle had success in New York.
Right.
When the Knicks was the 4th seed, man.
Gotcha.
We busted Atlanta and the Hawks' ass all year.
Yes.
Then when it came to the postseason, we fell apart, man.
I feel like they fell apart because, in part, of Julius Randle not being able to really go deep into his bag, you know? In the playoffs, the game is going to get a little bit smaller. The floor is going to shrink. So if you don't really have that many dribbling moves and your jumper is not that smooth, it's going to be hard for you to have consistent success, in my opinion.
In your opinion?
Yes, for Julius Randle. As far as everybody else, a couple of those guys were new to the playoffs, so you're going to get starstruck. As far as RJ Barrett goes, I'm liking his progression. This is year 3 going into year 4. He's upticked, I believe, 19 points a game last year, if I'm not mistaken. So he's improving a lot. I feel like they should keep him. I really just hope overall that the Knicks don't nick and gut their core for some old veterans that's not going to do anything, and it's just going to bring a name to the city.
Do you think that was the case with Kemba Walker?
I do feel like may have been half of the case with him. I do feel like he was sold a bag of goods in New York because he was injured. And the severity of his injury may have been kept a secret before the trade happened, before the acquisition happened. I feel like he was hurt way more than he let on, and that hindered his game. And as for Fournier, I don't know why they signed him.
Wow, why you say that, man?
I say that because he's
a
not
liability
real
on
offensive
defense.
Threat. He's a liability on defense, and he can't create his own shot, in my opinion.
So you think a player like that might thrive a little in the second unit?
Perfect for the second unit. As far as a starter giving him 30-plus minutes, I don't think that will work.
You don't think that will work?
No.
Now I want to talk about a player that played with Cam Reddish. With RJ.
Okay.
Already gave it up. My boy Cam Reddish, man.
Yes.
Were you disappointed with the playing time that he received while coming to the Knicks? He only played 12 games, man, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
Before he became injured.
Yeah, I was ecstatic by the acquisition, by the trade. I was pleased. I felt like that was a good pickup. I look forward to him playing. I seen him in Duke. I watched him in high school, so I know the kind of player that he is. And he's with one of his college roommates. And
you was his college roommate?
Excuse me. His college teammate.
Okay.
Yeah, on Duke. RJ Barrett.
Right.
Him, RJ, and Zion.
Right.
So I felt like the chemistry would be there for him and RJ, and it would work. And that goes back to earlier when I said that Thibodeau, I'm a little disappointed in him, and it starts with him because you got to get a young guy some time. I understand that he may have been injured when he did come, but when he got cleared and healthy, you were supposed to throw him in the fire.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
In your opinion. So what do you like about his game? What's the skills do Cam Reddish possess that you say, oh man?
The things that I like about Cam Reddish, I feel like he's good defensively. I feel like he's long. He can hold his own defensively. He can create his own shot. And he has a little smooth little three-pointer. It's not perfect. It's not where it needs to be yet, but it's there almost. You can see the bright spots in his shot and in his game. He can break down a defender. If I could compare him to somebody, I'll probably say, well, this guy was young, and he gives me flashes of him like a young Jeremy Lamb, like in college, though, when he was able to actually create for himself,
right?
Before he got restrained. But I do feel like he'll be a good addition if Thibodeau lets him play. I feel like quickly top RJ and Reddish and Mitchell Robinson. Can't forget him.
Should be the starter.
Yeah, I think they should go. Honestly, I think Randle should be traded.
Wait. You think they should go where?
Go start.
Oh, you had me nervous, bro.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I think they should start. I think Randle and Kemba try to lift off those contracts if you can.
Right.
Another big thing outside of Randle's game and inconsistency, which why I would take him away from the team, and I don't know if it has something to do with the coaching, is he was very, very much of a bad attitude in the locker room from the outside looking in. Of course, right. I'm not there.
Yeah.
But from watching on TV, Instagram, Twitter, it just looks like he doesn't have a good rapport with his team nor his coaches.
Was he like that in LA?
No, he was younger.
But his attitude I'm talking about.
I say that because he was younger and he was getting the time.
Okay.
He was getting the time, and I guess he was learning some things. I did kind of see, frustration in New Orleans.
Yeah.
But not to this extent.
Okay.
And I know it was a losing record, of course, but at the end of the day, you have to, if you're the leader of the team,
you got to lead by example for the rookies, right? So they can see, man. All right, moving right along, man. I want to talk about point guards, man.
Okay.
Knicks got a point guard in the G League who some feel don't need to be there. He don't need to be there when we speak of McBride, man.
Okay.
Do you think that's hurting the development of players when you don't let them play, man?
Yeah, in the fire.
Yeah, man. Speak of that Lions den, man. You got to let them get out there, man.
I feel like it can in certain cases because a player may get stuck there depending on what the team is looking for.
Let me ask you this. Do you think McBride should be on the Knicks roster and not in the G League? That's what I'm trying to ask. Do he need to be in the G League?
I will give him a shot over Kemba right now. I'll give him a shot over Kemba right now. I've seen flashes of him last season. He had a couple good games.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a shot. He's young. He has to develop. And it's all about the direction that the team wants to go in at the moment. You know, I feel like the old guys are done. Not saying that, you know, they can't play because I'm an older gentleman myself.
Yeah.
You know, but I just feel like you got to let the young guys go. Let the leash go.
You mean let the old guys, the veterans?
I mean, let the veterans go as in trading them, but let the young guys get off the leash as in let them go and play.
Yeah.
You know, let them run up and down and play.
Now, speaking of that, man, your boy Mitchell Robinson.
Right.
Well, he ain't really your boy because you in L.A.
You know.
Well, yeah, I think you. But I bet, you know. But do you think the Knicks front office share the same sentiment as you, as far as him being an unrestricted free agent this offseason?
Right.
You know. Do you think they're gonna pay that man what he's worth, man?
If you're looking for a max, I don't see it.
You don't see it.
I don't see it, and that might be Knicks nicking. That might be Knicks nicking because the Knicks always let somebody go, and when they let them go, they flourish somewhere else. David Lee, let him go, flourish somewhere else.
J.R.
Muhammad,
Smith,
let him go, flourish somebody else. You know?
Yeah.
Little things like that happen, so, you know, we'll see. I hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Now I want to talk about point guards. Back to that.
Right.
Let's say McBride finds himself traded off the Knicks.
Okay.
He never makes it out the G League.
Gotcha.
Do you see a optimistic potential with the combo guard playing the point guard position and Emmanuel Quickly? You think he showed flashes where he could be the point guard?
The number one point guard, maybe. Because if you look a little bit uptown and look at Philly, Maxey was able to form his game into a point guard, combo guard role and flourished at it. You know, he was kind of getting most improved looks this year. So that can be a possibility. It could be a possibility. I wouldn't put it past him. He had a good year this year, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So he can continue. I'm sure he's going to have a killer offseason and come back stronger this season. So we'll see. But I do honestly feel move on for Kemba and see what you can get. You know, people are hoping for Dame. That would be great.
You like Dame Lillard?
I like Dame Lillard. That would be great. I don't want Donovan Mitchell on this team.
Why not?
He's not a winner.
He's not a winner.
He's not a winner.
This man been an all-star since his career, man.
Just because you put up numbers don't mean you're a winner. Russell Westbrook put up numbers. He's not a winner.
So what do you don't like about Donovan Mitchell game, man?
Not a good game. I just feel like
he wouldn't fit in Tom Thibodeau's defensive system. Is he a liability on defense?
He can be a liability on defense, but that's not why. I wouldn't take him because I feel like he isn't proficient in the moments that he needs to be in. He's not clutch enough. Like, I know it's hard. It's tough saying, like, how can you be clutch enough? Nobody's clutch all the time. But I just feel like in certain times of the game where he should have the ball and be aggressive, that he's not. Man, it's just me.
Okay.
And I feel like, you know, a lot of players want recognition, and you got to put in the work, you know? Not saying that he didn't put in the work. He's not an all-star. He hasn't been to the playoffs. But you want to be, like, in a Legends realm, and you got to work your way up to that for me. It's just like the players' arrogance and attitude today is just a little bit different than what I was growing up, what I'm used to. It's a little bit more boisterous, you know? So it rubs me the wrong way.
And this is the nail in the coffin, man.
Gotcha.
Obi Toppin, man, and R.J. Barrett. Starting with R.J.
Gotcha.
Do you like his growth each year?
Yeah, I love it. I feel like he's progressing. I feel like his shot is being more consistent. He's feeling a little bit more comfortable in that, creating more.
Right?
I seen him being a facilitator last season, playmaking, getting assists. So I do appreciate that.
Do you think he's gonna become a superstar?
I do feel like he's on the rise to become a superstar. I feel like what can change that would be just like letting him go. Like Tibbs just letting him go and giving him no restrictions. If you restrict everybody else, let him go. And like you wanted to discuss a little while earlier, let Toppin go. Maybe put Randle on the bench.
Speaking of topics, right? Because I said we was gonna go there before we nail up the coffin.
Gotcha.
Do you think we at risk of losing Obi by re-signing Julius Randle? Because they both play the same position, and Randle's gonna be the senior.
Right.
Gonna be Tom Thibodeau first pick. Do you think we need to package Randle, man, in order to give Tom the happiness that you're seeking to remain on the Knicks?
Yeah, you could package Randle with Thibodeau. In my opinion, get them both out of here. And then maybe
Package Randle and Tom Thibodeau?
Yeah, then maybe something can change. Don't get me wrong. I love Thibodeau's defense. I get it. But he's a guy. He's an old guy. He's a veteran. He want to play as the veterans. He's still out there playing Todd Gibson. That's my man. Like, I grew up with him. That's my man. But, like, he can't be in clutch situations. You get me? Randle, you can't, like, run him to the ground.
Right.
Rose, he didn't play, but when he was playing, that's the reason he not playing, because he was running him in the ground. Those two guys got to go, in my opinion.
And with that being said, man, I want to thank you for coming on Real Talk with Nick, y'all.
Real Talk with Nick.
We're in the Hall of Harlem, man. Speaking nothing but Nick basketball, man.
Yes, sir.
But, man, you got to change your fan base, man. Them Lakers ain't it, bro.
Knicks tape, yo.
We out.